Hey everyone, and welcome back to Flower Shop Summer in Fairbrook. This is April and Kenny.
Hello.
He says hi. Sydney's running around jingling again. Oh,
Stop,
Sydney.
Sid.
Sydney. And we're just going to keep going anyway. This is an informal playthrough. Oh, yep. Kenny's hitting start on the timer and loading the game. Gotta pick up where we left off.
That loaded quick.
Yeah. He chuckles a little bit before turning back to the house. He's chuckling.
Hey, we're doing good. It went up.
Social link. You should go to sleep now. I'm sure you've had a long day. I glance up at the sky.
Isn't it still evening?
It's like I had dinner at 1. You'll be happier for the rest, especially in the morning. You look so depressed.
What's in the morning?
What do you think is in the morning? You'll see. That sounds ominous. It is. That's when he gets out the hair shirt. The cat wrapped around Uncle's shoulder unwinds itself, leaping gracefully to the ground. Oh, there she goes. Meow. It prances past me and sniffs my suitcase, nose twitching curiously, thinking I'm gonna pee in that suitcase
What do you
later.
want?
Orpheus is just getting to know you. Orpheus, I love it. Like Dr. Orpheus. The cat meows at me and disappears into the bushes. You should be kind to her. She can get pretty vicious if you're not careful.
Sure. Cats aren't my thing anyway.
And why on earth would you name a girl cat Orpheus anyway? You can name it whatever he wants. I turn and drag my suitcase unceremoniously up the steps to the house and up to the second floor. Oh wow.
I like this room.
This is like monastic. I drop the suitcase on the ground and flop onto the bed.
Ow!
The mattress isn't nearly as soft as I imagined it would have been. It feels more like a rock wrapped in a bedsheet. That's what it is.
Beds.
Dwarvish beds, yes. And it smells weird, too. I roll over and stare at the ceiling. The rough wooden beams are nothing like the spackled plaster of my ceiling back at home. Your house at home, your house is really super nice, dude. You can't compare other people's houses to yours. This place is going to take some getting used to.
What?
Oh, what the? Where am I? I open my eyes and look around the room slowly, taking in my surroundings. The mattress under me feels pretty lumpy, and the scent of the room is like old wood mixed with... I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Pop sent me out here to spend the summer being Uncle's farmhand. Ha! Like that'll ever happen. I roll over, trying to get comfortable. Before I can drift off to sleep, I hear the heavy sound of footsteps on the staircase. Time to wake up, Steve.
What? What time is it?
It's already past 6 o'clock. It's time to start the day. You've got to be kidding me. Even in college, my earliest class started at 8:30.
Yeah, maybe some other time.
Uncle strides over to the curtains and throws them wide open. The bright sunlight pours into the tiny bedroom.
Ah!
I pull the thin bed sheets over my head in a feeble attempt to escape the piercing light. If you don't wake up, then you can't have breakfast. My stomach gurgles quietly, as if to remind me that I haven't eaten anything since yesterday afternoon.
Okay, you win. I'm coming. What's for breakfast anyway?
Hard work. I was planning on frying some eggs, maybe some fresh bacon.
Bacon? Now that I can get behind. Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Everybody loves bacon. I bound out of bed and stretch. My back is incredibly sore.
So, when do we eat?
As soon as you go outside and split some firewood.
It's summer. What?
No firewood, no fire. No fire, no cooking. Now get to it.
Is that the log lady?
I guess
it?
It's turning into the pot lady.
Okay.
There's an axe in the shed. Don't forget to return it when you're done. Like, no, I'm keeping that shit, old man. He turns and walks down the stairs. Each step makes a heavy thud on the wooden steps.
You can't do this to me. This is extortion.
Uncle's voice echoes up from the stairwell. It's called earning your keep. Whatever. Excuse me. My voice kind of rattles the phlegm out of my vocal cords. I briefly contemplate just going back to bed, but another rumble from my stomach reminds me that I have plenty of incentive to get moving. Why do I have to do any of this? I've been slowly chipping away at this log for what seems like an eternity, and the axe head is wedged deep into the wood, and no matter how many times I pound it against the ground, nothing happens.
Ah!
This always looked so easy on TV, but all I have right now is a disfigured lump of wood stuck to an axe. I toss the axe to the ground in disgust. I'm done with this. I march into the house.
Hey, Uncle, I'm done.
I punch the door to the kitchen and wince as the door connects with my scabs from punching the tree yesterday. This guy is...
That wasn't yesterday.
No, that
he
wasn't.
He waited a week before calling his girlfriend.
Like, so it's been like a week and one day. Game. The door swings open wildly, and I'm greeted by the heavy aroma of bacon frying. It's like, wait, because look at that. It's not a wood stove.
Yeah,
it's a normal
I bet he
stove.
was tricking him. What the?
Uncle looks up at me. I can see a hint of a smile playing around his lips. Giving up already?
Yeah, but what?
I glance around the kitchen. It looks like breakfast is almost ready.
I thought you needed to chop wood to make breakfast.
Don't be silly. I use a gas stove like most people around here. Just because you're on a farm doesn't mean you've been sent back to the Stone Age.
So all that was for nothing then?
It wasn't for nothing. It builds character. Did you remember to put the axe away? With a grumble, I turn around and shuffle outside.
Ah!
I kick at the dirt and grab the axe, swinging it wildly in an attempt to shake off the log embedded on its head. Why not just push it with your foot? The log flies off and lands with a thud in the dirt nearby. I punch it. I drag the axe to the shed and toss it unceremoniously onto a pile of tools. They clatter and fall to the ground, but I don't care. And then I punch them.
There, I put it away. Do I get to eat now?
Whoops, hang on. Sorry. I'm gonna get in texts. There we go.
Turn your phone off for this.
You turn your phone off.
I don't have a phone with me.
Uncle puts down a plate loaded with scrambled eggs and freshly fried bacon on the table. You don't think I'd make my own nephew starve, do you?
Yeah, well, no.
I sit down at the table and dig in. The food is actually really good, but I don't want to let him know that. Aw, this little pissant. Eat up, you'll need your strength.
Oh no, you're not going to make me do any more pointless work, old man.
None of this work is pointless, Steve. Look how disappointed.
I beg to differ.
He looks so disappointed. For the rest of the day, you'll be weeding and clearing out the old plot of land by the barn.
Ask about the plot of land.
Okay.
Let's find out what
Let's
we're
see.
doing. You mean that pile of weeds and vines?
Otherwise known as your dinner. That's the one.
Why is it such a mess?
It used to belong to the farmhands. Anything they grew there was their own. But since I haven't had help lately, it's been overgrown. That land belongs to you now, Steve.
Oh joy, my very own garden.
Smack you. Steve, the ability to bring food out from the earth is a special skill. Don't treat it so disrespectfully. This year we have our own garden here. Yep, we just ate some pasta primavera with our awesome squash.
Keep that in mind.
Look at that.
And peppers. Peppers and summer squash.
Yeah, we had peppers and summer squash. It was super good. I shove another piece of bacon into my mouth. Yeah, shove it in. Wow. Uncle sighs a bit, as if he's not sure what to do with me. Finally, Uncle stands with a bit of effort and says, "Fine, you need incentive? Once you clear out all the weeds, you can use the truck whenever you want."
So what?
There are girls. So you can go into town then. We don't know there are any girls here. There may not be.
What's in town?
Some young ladies who I'm sure would love making a new friend. Oh boy, he has got this kid's number.
Chicks?
Oh god.
Hang on. This isn't some sort of trick, is it?
A trick?
They're not like 10-year-olds or something, right?
Most of them are right around your age. It's a town full of available girls around his age.
Are you sure? I hear that old people sort of lump everyone younger than them into one group.
Youths.
I do that.
Uncle Ray, no, like, we're already so old and cranky. Uncle raises an eyebrow at me. If you don't want to get out once in a while, you're welcome to stay on the farm and do extra work.
Yeah, well, I think I'll get started on that weeding now.
I stand from the table to go outside. Wash your plate first.
Right.
So do we get a weeding mini game? Wow, this place is even worse than I remembered. I barely okay, wait. Oh, remembered from seeing it.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, he's never been here before.
I'm sure he's never been here before.
I think he's never been here before, because
Because
he didn't.
He knew he had an uncle.
But he didn't know what, like, his uncle grew here.
Yeah.
And he was like, when they got here, he's like, this is it. And
we still don't know what he grows here. He just said this yard here is for the farmhands.
I like to think that it's pot.
Oh.
That's my headcanon.
Not my cup of tea 83. That's a good shirt.
I barely glanced at it this morning, but now that I
Okay,
really
so-
look at it, it looks like it seriously needs some work. That's a weird looking hoe. But once I clear the weeds, that means I can use the truck. Whether or not there are cute chicks in town, it'll at least be nice to get away from this place once in a while.
Oh!
Oh!
Welcome to the farm. Your first assignment is to clean as much terrain as possible from weeds. Think smart. Clean the weeds that require less time first. Otherwise, Uncle Sam will be disappointed by your work. Goal. Clean at least 6 slots from the weeds. Okay. So, click something. No, I was reading. That was a tutorial.
Oh, sorry.
Soon you'll be able to plant the seedlings you bought from Susanna. Who's Susanna? Okay, so we're clicking stuff.
So it's the ones that take less time.
Yeah, like the small ones. This slab of terrain is full of weeds. Click it. Yeah. Okay, click another one. That's good. Oh, it's taking hours.
Yeah.
Okay, in the bottom, that's 10 a.m. Do another small one. That one.
Wait, this one's...
No. Okay, 1 hour.
That's
2 hours. Don't touch it. 3
hours.
Don't touch it.
2. Yeah, I think we've gotten rid of all the quick ones.
What's that one? 2 hours.
He's really
3
bad
hours.
at weeding. Okay, it's all 2 hour ones.
Get a nice clear line. Oh, another one. Okay, it takes more than enough time.
So it's 1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
Do
This will
that,
be the
yeah.
last one. 6. There we go. We needed to clear 6.
I think just at least 6. So you got more time to work. 1 more can do it.
Well, I've worked enough for today. Said, Nanny, what are you doing? He's so pleased with himself. Man, my back is killing me.
Look, he's happy though.
I'm sweaty and I smell.
He's got a good day of work.
Yeah, time to go pick up ladies. Even if there are still many weeds, it's definitely better than when I started. I vaguely remember Uncle bringing me some water and a sandwich for lunch, but I scarfed it down so quickly, I'm not even sure what it tasted like. He was delirious. That's enough work for today, Steve.
I can keep going.
Time to come in for dinner. I don't know what Uncle's been up to all day, but he looks a lot more energetic than me right now. He strolls amiably back to the farmhouse. Am I being outdone by an old man? The kitchen is filled with the scent of something delicious, but I can't quite place it.
What's the smell?
Fresh meat and vegetable pie.
What kind of meat? Really, I've had meat pie before, but it never smelled so good.
It's because it's made of the most dangerous game. Man.
A tea.
Man, a tea. Those frozen microwave pies are no match for a fresh homemade version. I devour dinner with little room between bites for discussion. So he was basically making pie crust all day because making pie crust is time consuming. It's more delicious than I expected, and after all the work I've done today, I'm starving. I don't think I've ever eaten so much before. Uncle doesn't seem to mind at all. He eats in silence, only stopping once in a while to throw scraps of food to Orpheus. Don't feed your cat.
It's meat.
Don't.
They're carnivores.
There are probably onions in there and
You never said onions.
garlic and you said vegetables. Orpheus, in return, winds her way happily around his legs, not bothering to give me a second glance. It looks like the two of them are accustomed to each other's company. I feel like a third wheel here. I wish I finish shoveling dinner into my mouth and head off to the kitchen where I give my plate a quick rinse.
Good enough. I'm gonna use the phone now.
Don't spend too long talking. You need your sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call some of those girls. I dust off the phone before picking up the receiver. This thing is ancient.
Wait, so he didn't have a cell phone?
He has a cell phone.
Why is he using this? Oh, reception?
Probably.
Okay.
Is it a rotary? I quickly dial Jill's number and cross my fingers, hoping she'll pick up. To my surprise, she answers after one ring. That's because she doesn't know who it is. Hello? Oh,
Oh, hi.
Steve, is that you?
Yeah, hey.
I didn't expect you to call me so soon.
What
are you gonna do? Complain about the farm?
No.
Flirt with her?
No.
Make a joke?
I'm gonna play it cool and make a joke.
Okay.
Well, I would have texted you, but it's kind of hard on a rotary phone.
Jill stifles a giggle.
Ah, got it. Yeah, oh, it's still bad, but okay.
Witty as always. So how's life on the farm?
Oh,
Talk about uncle, talk about chopping wood, talk about weeding. You did that successfully.
I did.
Talk about your bedroom, or stop talking. Just sit there on the phone in silence.
Let's talk about weeding.
Yeah,
Let's
tell
try
her
and
about the
impress
thing
her.
that you did well.
Uncle made me pull all these weeds.
Weeding is hard work. How'd it go?
Blah, I didn't even finish it today.
No, dumbass.
Don't tell her that.
You're supposed to say you got a bunch of it. He is bad at life. You can't finish everything right away, you know.
Yeah, but my back already hurts so much. Okay, we talked about weeding. Can we keep talking about weeding? Let's bore her to death. Nope, okay.
Okay, so...
Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of dating sims. Clicking every conversation piece to get to the next bit of story.
Yeah.
Talk about Uncle.
Okay, we'll just go in order. Uncle Sam. Oh, sorry.
Ah.
It's you. Sorry.
Uncle Sam is an odd guy. He doesn't get mad like Pops does, but when he wants something done, there's no reasoning with him. And he's always got that cat hanging around. It's weird.
Yeah, having a pet's so weird. Oh, he has a cat?
Talk about the cat. She's interested in that. He has a girl cat, but it's named Orpheus.
That's a nice name.
I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me. Why would you give a girl cat a guy's name?
Maybe he just likes Greek mythology.
Maybe, but if that's the case, why not name her Eurydice?
Eurydice.
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 There you go.
Yeah! She
She's
liked my knowledge.
He knew something. Wow, I didn't realize you knew Greek mythology that well. That's like the only name he knows.
Yeah. I pay attention in class once in a while, you know. You know.
You know. Do it more often and you might have something going for you. The familiar sound of the dial tone blasts into my ears.
She hung up on me. What the?
I look up to see Uncle. He's pressed down on the receiver button, cutting off my call. Time's up. Time to go to bed.
Well, you didn't have to hang up like that.
If I told you it was time to go to bed, you would have ignored me. You could have at least been like, hey, say goodbye.
So? That was so rude and uncalled for. I didn't even do anything.
Oh.
Was I supposed to just stop talking?
Steve, this is my house and my phone. You are living off of my generosity. I made you pie, sir.
Hardly. You're not being generous about anything.
Oh, go to bed now.
We were having a good dinner. Arrgh, fine.
I punched the kitchen door open, wincing a bit as my raw knuckles make contact with the rough wood. This guy.
He has anger issues.
He does, and he keeps punching stuff. Orpheus yowls in surprise and leaps up from Uncle's shoulders, darting into a dark corner of the kitchen.
I hope you're happy now.
Go to bed. I march up the stairs and slam the door behind me, and then punch it. With an angry sigh, I toss myself onto the bed.
Agh! Oh, right.
This bed is like a rock. I roll over, trying to get comfortable. There doesn't seem to be much hope, though. I wrap my arms around the lumpy pillow and stare at the high ceiling.
I've got to get out of here.
Uncle said that once I finish weeding that patch, I can use the truck. Alright, if I can just hang on long enough to get the truck, I can go anywhere I want. I can take the truck and run away from this stupid place. Where will I go? Blah, like it matters. Anywhere is better than here. I fall asleep, pleased with my escape plan.
I'm going to do so much work. Get out of here.
Morning comes too soon, and Uncle isn't about to let me sleep through it. Once again, I'm greeted by piercing sunlight streaming through the windows.
Does look a bit brighter.
Yeah. Time to wake up. I rub my eyes and roll across the rock I call my bed. Right, my escape plan. I do my best to put on a good face for Uncle.
Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning. Uncle Sam eyes me with a bit of suspicion, but he doesn't comment on my cheerful attitude. Breakfast will be ready soon.
Sounds great. Do you want me to chop wood again?
I'd rather you didn't. You're prone to hurt yourself.
Oh.
He reaches up and strokes Orpheus's head. Just get some food and water for Orpheus, okay?
Sure thing. Okay, I want to call it now. I think Orpheus is going to be a person at some point. Just calling it.
That is anime as shit. Uncle looks at me quizzically, but he leaves without saying anything. As he walks down the stairs, Orpheus leaps lightly off his shoulders and scrambles to get back up to my bed, or up the steps back to my bedside. She looks up at me with large, expectant eyes.
Hey, cat.
Orpheus meows softly and rubs her head against my bed sheets.
You're expecting your meal, huh?
I stretch my arms and wince at the sudden pain.
Ow!
My body is so stiff. Yesterday's work must have been harder than I thought. I can barely lift my arms above my head, and my back feels like it's carrying 1,000 bricks. Orpheus meows again, pawing at the side of my bed impatiently.
Yeah, I got it.
I roll out of the bed with a groan. This is going to be a long day. I stumble into the kitchen and dig around the cupboards looking for Orpheus's food. I finally find a cloth bag on a high shelf with Orpheus stitched onto the side. I pull it from the cupboard and peer inside. It's filled with some odd lumps that look like miniature cookies.
Is this yours?
Orpheus responds by winding herself around my legs a couple times.
Guess so.
I dump a handful of the lumps into one of the bowls near the door. Orpheus scampers over to it and begins to scarf down the food.
They're all cat treats.
Yeah, it's probably he's just feeding her cat treats.
I see how it is. Food is more important to you than I am, huh?
Doesn't he know anything about cats? She doesn't bother to look up from her meal.
Yeah.
Thank you for feeding Orpheus.
Anytime.
Sycophant. Uncle raises an eyebrow at me. Either way, it's time for breakfast now. His face is so unexpressive. Today's breakfast is oatmeal with honey, but it's thick and rich, nothing like the microwavable stuff I'm used to having.
This is really good.
I'm glad you think so. The honey is from Susanna's store.
I've been hearing a lot about Susanna. Susanna?
She owns a flower shop in town, but she does much more than just sell flowers. She dates.
Is she cute?
Oh, God. I'll let you be the judge of that.
Huh?
I need some more seedlings, so you'll have to go into town to get some.
Oh, like right now?
Yes, right now, you turd. After you're done with breakfast, you can take the truck into town.
I thought you said I couldn't use the truck until I cleared out the weeds.
It's just a quick errand. Be careful not to get lost or go too far, though. There's not much gas left in it.
He made sure I couldn't get away.
He smiles at me pointedly.
Me? Get lost? Like that would happen.
Of course not. Can this guy read my mind or something?
You can count on me.
Well, there goes my escape plan. At least, for now. So it's like the end of autumn now, apparently. The truck rumbles along the uneven road slowly, the gas needle hovering precariously above empty. Uncle said that it's only 4 miles into town, so there shouldn't be a problem. As I drive along the narrow road, I notice a girl up ahead jogging alongside the dirt-packed lane.
More jogging girls.
I know. As I get closer, I get a better view of her legs. Dang, those are nice. And her face? Cute. Definitely cute. I would have died if he'd been like, oh no, she's a butterface or something like that. I would have died. It's like, you are terrible, terrible person, sir. Or what am I thinking? Staring at girls has already gotten me into enough trouble, and here I am doing it again. Still, it couldn't hurt to at least introduce myself. I slow down as I approach her.
Hey there.
Clara.
How do I know her name?
Do I know you?
Well, no.
Alright then. She turns away from me and returns to her jog.
Hey, wait!
What?
My name is Steve. I'm new here.
Well, welcome to Nowheresville, Steve. Your life is officially a dead end now.
I was gonna say that's not a good voice for her, but I guess it is.
Can I go now? I could tell from the look.
Oh, no, I'm not living here. Just visiting for the summer. I live in LA.
Los Angeles? It's nice to meet you, Stan.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, right. Steve. Sydney. I'm Clara. It's nice to meet you. Wow, talk about a change of heart. Sydney. Stop. stop. This girl is seriously bipolar or something.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you, too.
So what brings you to the middle of nowhere? Are you being punished or something?
Actually, yeah.
Excuse me. Oh. Well, bummer. Oh, there's the alarm. Let's see if we can get to town. This place is really the dumps, isn't it?
Oh, For now, I think I would agree with her.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna change. You're telling me I can't wait to get out of this place. There's nothing to do here. Woo! Neutral.
You're not here. Like, there's like a little audio thing that's like. Doo, 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 doo. You're preaching to the choir, Steve. I've been waiting to get out of here for as long as I can remember. Of course, my dad has this weird idea in his head that I'm going to take over his farm or something.
Okay, so she's lived here. This is not the attitude she should have. Your dad owns a farm around here?
Yeah, it's the one by old man Sam's farm.
Oh yeah? I guess that makes us neighbors.
Neighbors, huh? Well, then I guess I'll see you around, neighbor.
Leaving so soon?
Yeah, gotta finish my jog, you know?
Right. Well, I'll see you later then.
Probably. Clara turns and jogs off down the side path that branches off from the road. I turn the key in the ignition and follow the main road into town. I just want to get to town. There we go. The truck rumbles slowly into town and I scan the buildings. What do you say? You want to
Save Susanna for next time?
Yep, we'll do it next time. So we met Clara and we were a dick to our uncle.
Yeah.
And then a secret dick to our uncle.
And our girlfriend.
And our girlfriend.
Yep.
We did talk to her. We
Yep.
got her interested in this whole cat thing. This cat gambit. And then, left her hanging.
Wait, did we... Just to clarify what happened with that phone call. We were about to talk about the cat. No, we talked about the cat.
Yeah, we talked about the cat and then
And the
Sam
uncle
hung
hung
up.
up. Because I thought if we didn't get to talk about the cat, then maybe he's trying to keep something secret about the cat. The minute we started talking about her name, that's evidence something's going on.
We watched too much, anime over the years. You were saying Kenny was saying how he wants to try to identify as many tsundere
Like anime
tropes as possible. All right. So that was it. Your response to the last video was great. Thank you to all of you. Please let us know, like I said, let us know what your theories are on the story. If you happen to know what happens because you've played it or something, don't give any spoilers. But if you have theories about what happens, leave them in the comments. That's a pretty blue building. Everything else is all like drab.
I also need some weeding strategies.
Yes,
I don't know if I should go for the shorter ones that take time or if I should just spend all my time on the long ones. Let me know.
Well, when I was looking up stuff for a thumbnail, I saw there's like a strategy guide. We're not going to look at it, but there is actually legit a strategy guide for this. So, yeah, but thanks to all of you. Please remember to give this video a rating. It's super, super helpful. And a favorite and a share if you liked it. And, yeah, leave us a comment. Tell us what you think and what your thoughts are on the story so far and what's going to happen. So, I'm going to be quiet now. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.
Bye everyone.